Hello everyone, welcome back to Caroline's Pilates. Today is day 8 of Fitmas and it's all about the abs. We have an extreme abs class challenge today and I can't wait to get started. Before we do, hit that subscribe button so you can participate in all 12 days of Fitmas. It's 12 days of targeted Pilates classes to get you ready for the new year. Now that we've done that, let's get into it. Start by inhaling and reaching right arm overhead and then exhale, curl over to the left, taking the chin down to the left hand. Inhale, take that arm back up and exhale to release. We'll repeat that on the other side, inhaling left arm up and over to the right, and then back through center. Let's do that one more time with the right arm up, overhead, and to the left. Then take the hand behind the head. We're going to inhale, open the chest up to the sky. Exhale, tap the elbow down to the knee, closing the shoulders to the mat. We're going to do 6 more of these, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then extend the arm overhead, actively reaching through the fingertips. Inhale up and exhale to release that arm through center. Let's repeat that on the other side. Inhale left arm up, exhale over. Take the hand behind the head. Inhale through the nose as you open the chest up to the sky, releasing through the spine. Exhale, close that elbow down, squaring the shoulders to the mat. We have 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Then take that stretch through the arms. Inhale up and exhale through center. Let's come onto our hands and knees now in tabletop. Find a neutral spine, tuck the toes, and then lift the hips high into downward dog. Actively press through the shoulders into the mat to keep the shoulders far away from the ears. Lift the heels high and on an exhale, tap the knees down to the mat. Inhale, lift the hips back into downward dog. Exhale through the mouth and inhale through the nose. We'll do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, really pull the navel in to stabilize the spine. 4, 3, 2, and on this last one, we'll hold the knees and hover and just tap them down to the mat and an inch above the mat for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Lift the hips back through downward dog. Take a second to pedal through the ankles, stretching out the backs of the knees, and then shift forward on an exhale into plank, drawing your right knee into your chest. Then inhale to place the foot back and lift the hips to downward dog. We'll repeat that on the left and lift to downward dog. We'll do 8 more like this, alternating sides. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's level it up now. On our exhale, we'll shift forward, bringing the right knee into the chest, and then round through the spine by pulling the navel in and reach the forehead to the knee. Then we'll extend back through downward dog and repeat that on the left. Let's do 8 more like this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now lift the hips high to the sky and walk through the ankles for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the heels high now and exhale to lower the knees all the way down to the mat, Cross the ankles and come down onto your glutes, scooting to the center of the mat. Place the feet about hip distance apart, reach a string through the crown of the head, take the arms to parallel, and exhale as you roll vertebrae by vertebrae all the way down to your back. Interlace the fingers and rest the head in the hands, and stack the knees right on top of the hips in a tabletop 90-degree angle. Let's do some simple Pilates curl-ups now. Exhale, curl up, hollowing out through the belly as you do. Inhale, rest the head down on the mat. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on this last one, hold your curl up. On our inhale, we're going to extend the right leg long as we tap the head down to the mat. Exhale, bring the knee back into tabletop. We have 8 more like this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Rest the head down on the mat and hug the knees into the chest. Walk the hands down closer to the ankles and exhale to rock back. Inhale to roll all the way up to sitting. Let's repeat this a couple more times. This one is my favorite exercise, so really have fun with syncing it with your breath. On this last one, let's hold up, walk the hands below the hips, and take the knees into tabletop. We're going to lower our chest down, extending our legs long, and then exhale to lift the knees and chest up into a boat pose for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Gently lower the feet back down to the mat. Take the arms into parallel and we'll roll vertebrae by vertebrae all the way down to our back so that we can repeat those curl-ups on the left. Start by stacking the knees on top of the hips at 90-degree angles and to interlace the fingers behind the head. Exhale high into a curl up and then inhale, lower the head down as you extend the left leg long. Exhale back up. We have 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and just one more. Great job. Hug the knees back into the chest. Rest the head down on the mat. Let's walk the hands close to the ankles and repeat some of those rolling like a ball exercises. Exhaling to rock back. Inhale, roll all the way up to sitting. Let's do 2 more. And last one. This time, again, we're going to take our legs into tabletop. In this high boat position, reach your arms in parallel and flip the palms face down. We're going to pump the arms for some Pilates 100s, inhaling for 5 and exhaling for 5. Let's do 9 more breaths like this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. If this gets too difficult, you can always rest the toes down on the mat or lift them back up. We have 3, 2, and last one. Great job, guys. Rest the knees down on the mat. Pull a string up through the crown of the head to straighten the spine, and then roll vertebrae by vertebrae all the way back down to the mat for one more exercise. Interlace the fingers one more time and rest the head in the palms of the hands. Then stack the knees back into that 90-degree tabletop position on top of the hips. Exhale high in your Pilates curl up, and inhale, tap both toes down to the mat with your head. Exhale, curl up, then extend the legs long and reach for the toes. Bend the knees again, inhale, tap down, exhale up, and reach. Try and focus on keeping the low spine imprinted on the mat by hollowing out the belly each time you reach up for the legs and tap the toes down to the mat. We'll do 8 more of these. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We just have one exercise left of class today. You're doing so great. Let's take one more rolling like a ball exercise up to sitting, and then cross the legs and roll forward onto your hands and knees. Place the wrists just below the shoulders. Fold the elbow creases in to face each other and extend into a long plank. Let's finish off with some mountain climbers, bringing right knee in and then left knee in. Let's run it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Lower the knees down into the mat and press the hips back into a well-deserved child's pose. Whenever you're ready, take a deep breath and roll the spine up to sitting position on your heels, and take just a moment to massage your abs. They're probably burning, I know mine are. Then lift the hips high and bring the right knee forward into a kneeling position. Tuck the pelvic floor under and press the hips forward, stretching out those hip flexors and the front of the left leg. Take a deep breath here, roll the shoulders back and close the ribs down over the hips. And then press the knee back, and we'll repeat that on the left side, starting by tucking the pelvic floor under and then pressing the hips forward. Take one more big deep breath and then walk back and make your way into a crisscross position in the center of your mat. Take a moment to make sure that your ribs are closed over your hips by pressing your palms into each rib cage. Take a big roll of the shoulders and thank your body for all its hard work in these last 13 minutes of an extreme abs challenge. If you've made it this far, you've certainly worked very hard today, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow for day 9 of Fitmas. Thank you so much for watching today.